What's going on, Show Nation? It's Movie with Movie Gaming TV, and in today's video we're going to do something a little bit different. So I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to set this up first of all. So we're going to go over to the settings menu on PlayStation 4, and we're going to go over to accessibility, and we're going to go to button assignments, and we're also going to go to custom button assignments. Now what we're going to do is we're going to switch the R2 to the X button, so we will be swinging with R2 when we are hitting. Now what's nice about this is when we aren't hitting, we can hit the PlayStation button, we can go over to accessibility again, and then we can just turn this back off. So when we're out in the field, we're gonna be able to field and pitch and throw normally, because I'm not gonna get used to not hitting the X button to throw home and all that. I'd like to make it R1, which is usually what I use in games like Fortnite or Call of Duty. But I'm gonna go with R2 because if I make it R1 is also return all the base runners when I'm base running. So I think R2 is something that I'm not going to be using that much anyways when I'm hitting. So I'm gonna go with R2, and it's pretty close to being a trigger button as it is. So we're gonna go ahead and hop into a game here. If you guys would like to follow me on social media, you're more than welcome to do so. All of my links are in the description to be able to do that. And also, if you'd like to join our Show Nation Discord server, if you're looking to find someone to practice with, or just you want to talk Diamond Dynasty, I highly suggest you join the Show Nation Discord server, and the link for that is also in the description. So let's get into this game and see how we do with hitting with R2 instead of X. Okay, so we found our opponent for the day. He is 85 and 51. I am 136 and 85. Let's go ahead and jump into this. We're going to be on the mound first. Mike Trout is going to start it off with a blast. Did not quite get that slider inside. Gets on the board early. Little Ortiz takes the 1-0 lead. Get Mickey Mantle to strike out though. Let's go, Hal. Get Gary Sheffield to strike out as well. Let's go. He's going to pop up with his cap. That should be an easy can of corn for Reggie Jackson for the third out. Now let's go hit. Okay, so we're gonna hit this button, and then we're gonna go to accessibility, and we're gonna enable custom button assignments. So we got R2 on now to hit. Immediately, first pitch with R2. Mantle with the absolute blast, and that felt good. I'm not gonna lie, that felt really good to hit the R2 button. So a home run right off the bat there with Mickey Mantle. Cap did not get the PCI on it, but our timing was pretty good with R2 there. We're gonna fly out to Gary Sheffield and right. Shipper hits it on the ground. Should be an easy play for Didi Gregorius at second. It is for the second out of the inning. Sheffield, R2 early. Okay, is it gonna get out? It's not. It's gonna stay in play. Mantle's got that thing to retire the side. Go ahead and switch back. I almost forgot to do that. Hit him with the slider inside to Correa. That's gonna be a pop out to right field. He's gonna pinch hit for Craig the Egg instead of using DD here. Craig is gonna rip one right off the bat to deep center field. That's gonna get over the head of Mantle, stay in play. Mantle's gonna try to fire this thing in, and Craig is going to hold with the double. Get Gary to strike out. Good pitching from Howe there. Get Kluber to strike out as well to retire the side. Now, I gotta tell you, I'd almost rather make it R1 than R2. That time I forgot to switch it back. You gotta remember to switch it back. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe R2 is the way. I think that's gonna go out for a home run for Nolan Gorman. Let's go. Buster Posey, pretty good contact. That's going to be a fly out to right field though. Definitely feel like I'm getting a lot more check swings than I normally would. Just like right there when we walk with Reggie Jackson. My check swing is on point with this R2. Got frozen by a high and inside slurve to strike out with Biggio there. House strikes out, chasing there to end the inning. Get Ryan Sandberg to strike out there. Nicely done by Hal. Accidentally hit Mike Trout in an 0-2 count. That's not good at all. Mantle is going to hit a blast. That thing is just going to die at the wall for my opponent. That's tough right there, but it's huge for us, and we're going to be able to get Mantle out. Got a runner here. Trout's taking off. I think we're going to be able to get him out. A nice throw from Buster Posey to end the inning. Let's go, Posey. Mantle again. I think that's going to go. This Prestige Mantle is one of the best cards of all time. An absolute blast there with the R2, his second home run of the game. The cap is going to rip that one, but it is going to be out. Nice, easy catch for Sheffield on right. Chipper just late. I think that should be catchable for Trout. It is. He almost overran it. Gary with the perfect absolute moonshot rip into the opponent's bullpen for a home run. Let's go, Gary. Nolan Gorman strikes out to end the inning, but we do have a 4-1 lead going into the top of the fourth. Strike out Gary there. Let's go, Hal. Get him chasing on the changeup for another strikeout. Hal is rolling right now. Gonna be a hit up the middle for a base hit for Correa. Biggio hits it on the ground. We're gonna try to throw this thing to first, and we're gonna get him for the out to retire the side. Buster pulls one through the hole for a base hit to start us off here in the bottom of the fourth. And that's going to be a nice rip there from Reggie Jackson, but we're going to line out to left field. Prestige Craig nearly goes yard on that one. Gonna hit that one the other way hard, but another line out there. Good. We got Hal coming up. Hal with the base rip up the middle keeps the inning going. Wow, let's go, Hal. Mickey, I really wish I could have got a better pitch to hit than that. Kind of wasted his at bat, and we're gonna be out for this inning. Gonna get Gary to ground out right to Craig for the first out of the top of the fifth. Klubot is done for the day. He's going to bring in face of the franchise, Justin Turner. And he takes a low change up deep on an 0-2 count over the right field wall for a home run. Get Ryan Sandberg to strike out on some stinky cheese down the middle for out number 2. Get Trout to hit on the ground. That pitch was below the zone to retire the side in the top of the fifth. This call of the bullpen is brought to you by the like button. Be sure to hit the like button. Charlie Morton enters the game. And immediately the cap, is it going to get out? That's a good okay at the wall. It's tough right there. Tough right there. We're going to be out on that one. Chipper, good week. Ball was pretty low in the zone. Not going to be able to get that great of contact on that one. We're going to pop out to Mike Trout in left field. I was late on that one. Could have turned and burned on it for a home run, but he's throwing a lot of off speed low that kind of had me off balance. We're going to be done for this inning. We're going to the 6th. Pitch was left right in the middle after 2 fastballs for called strikes. Mantle hits it to deep center field on a line, but that is right at Mickey Mantle as well. Get Gary to check swing for the strikeout there. Let's go. Get him to strike out. He had a good at bat there, but Give him a strikeout on the slider on 3-2. Man, that was a very hittable pitch. We were just underneath it from that being a home run, and Gorman flies out to center field. Posey puts about as good of a swing as you could possibly put on it, and that's going to be a fly out to Mickey Mantle in center. Needed to take that thing out of the way. We were early. Ground out to Craig. Still anybody's game as we head to the 7th inning. Get Correa to ground out to Craig on a low fastball. Good pitching there. Got really ahead in the count. Craig is going to swing the first pitch, and he's going to line out to Reggie Jackson at left. Gary Sanchez is going to keep this inning alive. Rips it down into the left field corner for a hit. I believe his pitcher is up next, so he's probably going to pinch hit for somebody here. He's going to bring in Reggie Jackson, which I'm not really sure why he's doing that. He's bringing him in left on left. Reggie Jackson on an 0-2 count takes the slider over the shortstop's head. He's going to push it for second. This could be close at second. He's going to be in there at second as well. So we got a 3-4 game. Get him frozen. Perfect pitching there. We maintain the lead. That's really what matters here as we go into the bottom of the 7th. Throws a slider on the outside half. We're a bit early and roll over there to be out with Craig. We're going to bring in Barry Larkin here, and we also are going to warm up. Definitely going to warm up Rob Dibble. We will warm up Aroldis Chapman as well. That was ripped, but Craig was able to jump and make the catch. Mantle, I've not been able to get anything but good okay lately. I was a bit under that one. 4-3 as we head to the 8th. Gonna bring in Rob Dibble here early. I'd like to bring him in more along the lines of when we actually got to close out the game, but we need him to maintain the lead here. Get Trout way out in front on that slider. The speed differential with Dibble is really difficult. Gonna get Mantle to ground out there for the second out of the inning. Gary Sheffield on an outside pitch pulls it to left for a home run. That's pretty tough right there, to be honest with you. Where did that pitch end up? I don't think he was really on that one. Early good, so he was pretty on that one, to be honest with you. Get his cap to ground out. He got on top of that. 4-4 going into the bottom of the 8th. We got to clutch up right here. Get on top of it, and we're going to ground out to Correa there for the first out of the inning. Hit that really hard. I believe his pitcher is up now. He's got to be running low on pinch hitters, to be honest with you. He's used a lot of them in this game. He's going to have Jason Giambi. My guess is that he's got no one else left, so I'm going to go to Chapman to get that left on left matchup. Get Giambi to strike out, so now it's walk it off time if we can get it done here. He's going to bring in Billy Wagner. Gorman, I'm just a little bit off of the PCI right there. He's at the wall. Man, If we get one of these to just go for a good or a good squared up, we're gonna be in business here. Able to still hit that one. He's pitching well there, had me off balance. Man, I really want to get this run. Strikes me out on the ball on a 3-2 count. Man, that's tough right there. And he's gonna hit a home run with Sandberg. Man, we just, I don't know, man. This is tough right now. Good Trout to pop up. Get Mantle to strike out there, so we got 2 down here. We're gonna get Sheffield to roll over to the right side. So now we're down 1. We gotta get something going on offense. We started out really well. We've got to get something going here in the bottom of the 9 or the bottom of the 10th. Gonna bring in Kyle Wright. Oh, get there somehow, Craig. I think Craig is gonna beat that out. That's huge. That's huge that it bounced out of his glove. We're gonna go to Dietrich. This is a good spot. This is a good spot. I mean, come on. We're just underneath that for a good pop. That's tough right there. I mean, we're missing by millimeters. That could have been easily a home run. Let's go, Mantle. He left it up in the zone. He left it up in the zone. Mickey Mantle with the walk-off. 3 home runs in this game to end it. Let's go. Mantle with a huge game. Absolutely huge game. That felt great. Let's go, dude. Let's go. I really wanted to win that game. I felt we had outplayed them all game. We just needed one of those good okays to fire through. We stuck with our approach. As far as R2 goes, I think that a couple things with it. First of all, you got to switch it between innings every single time. So that's a little, I don't know. It's just something you have to do. You're going to get faster at it, but it's something you have to remember to do every single time. So that's kind of a nuisance in a way to have to do that, but you really need to do that. So when you're playing on defense, you know, and just selecting like your fastball with X is something that your muscle memory is going to have so many times. But you do get a lot better check swings with the R2. There's no doubt in my mind that I was getting great check swings in that game with R2, just with like how sensitive it is when you push the button down. I'd like to try R1 sometime as well. Overall, though, it was pretty good. I would like to try R1 because that's usually what I use for my trigger, but it's going to have less sensitivity than I think this R2 does. But we hit a lot of home runs. We hit 3 home runs with Mantle. We hit 1 with Sheffield. We hit 1 with Nolan Gorman. Overall, when we swung at good pitches, we did well. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys drop a like on the video and make sure to check out the other videos on the channel at the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching Movie Gaming TV, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.